Cutting back in now. Alright, final comp. And can you guess what his Navi is?
Squirrel. Squirrel Man. Nut Man. Ninja Man. Shinobi Man.
And let me ask you,
Shuriken Man.
do you think it's a new Navi or an old Navi?
Old Nat. Shadow Man.
It's you. Shadow Man. I measured how long it took you to get here. I'm impressed. What are you people after? Wait, how did I do his voice? I think I wanted to do his anime I was trying to like
You
emulate
did do his
voice.
anime.
You don't know what his anime voice is. You've never seen it.
No, but I remember you trying to do it.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
This fucking last one anyway. Well, clearly you're competent. You're Shadow Man's operator? Now I have an idea of your present strength. Len, you're too reliant on your Navi's abilities. Ugh. What? So this is, by the way, 2 back-to-back people who are working for Gospel. 3 if you want to include an alternate timeline where it's Tesla's Navi instead of...
Yeah, not to mention, he did kill Shadow Man.
And Nightman, and Magnet Man.
Yeah, I'm not including that one, though. I'm being selective.
Meow.
Oh, thank you.
I'd do just as well even without Mega Man. Lan, what kind of thing is that to say? Our strength lies in our synergy. Mega Man, you're the best Navi I could have. But did you hear what he said? Who wouldn't get mad? Guess your bond isn't as strong as I thought. It's gonna be an uphill battle against Nebula. I don't need to hear that from you. And why would Shadow Man's operator need to test us? Wait, aren't you a Nebula agent?
Yeah.
I'm a lone wolf assassin. I belong to no one. Shadow Man, return. At once.
Now cue the
Man,
Pokeball sound.
heed my warning. Regal seeks a certain thing that belongs to your dad. If Regal is able to get it, it will surely spell doom for all. Wait!
Did he just fucking disappear?
Smokescreen. Is he friend or foe? What was this thing that Dad has? Lan, you got mail. It's from Beryl. I'll read it. Nebula agents still remain in Orin area. Immediately make your way to Orin area. However, Orin area network is unstable. You will not be able to jack in from Orin Isle. Go there by way of ACDC area. What a weird way to force you to walk. Nebula's come to occupy Orin area again. We must hurry, Lan. Just when I thought we'd finished with that stranger, Nebula agents strike again. This is too much. Alright, well, I guess I don't have to go through Water God comp again. Or, I mean, Squirrel comp. God, I got actually so used to, Since when? What did no one tell me? What's this guy's deal? I'm a chip dealer from Netopia. I've got special chips that you can't get in stores. That's right, I'm a secret dealer. I think I'm getting sold drugs.
I think Higsby wants to have a word with you.
Tubi is really hot now, even in Electopia. I'm going crazy because everyone wants it. Now I only have one left. You know, our meeting here? This has to be fate or something. You can take this last chip. You're the luckiest guy in history. I see you look worried about the price. Zennies are important. Oh, I understand. Listen, it usually costs 10,000. But I'll cut you a better deal. 2,000. Wow, what a price. You can't beat it. What do you say? Yeah, sure, why not? Stranger behind a department store asked me for this chip for cheap. Dark Sonic. I sold all the chips I brought. I love Electopia, my kind of town. So yeah, that was the new type of chip that they added. So instead of it being whenever you're in panic, there are now dark chips that you can gather and put them in your folder. They do the same thing as they did in the first game, but now there's a variety of them. And also, the descriptions of them are always so aggressive. Paralyze the enemy! Wait,
it's all in caps, too.
We should have done a Batman voice for Dusk. That's his name, by the way. His name's Dusk.
Aw, you spoiled it.
I don't think they ever go about it. How about Higsby's bargain bin? Sure.
I like Higsby's bargain bin.
I got 8 Vulcan D's? Nuts?
Vulcan. Ah, you fucker.
I'll take a star. It's cheap. And I will replace one of the other Vulcans. There actually is a program advance with Vulcans now, so if I get a C or an E code, I can do that. Wow, that's a bubble wrap battle chip. It just came in the other day. It's on sale now for 420,000, 100. Yo. Bubble Wrap Y. Use it well, okay? Bubble Wrap's actually a pretty good chip. It's a regenerating barrier that absorbs a hit, and then it regenerates over time. Mega Man poster was
Really?
recently
That's
longer.
not that bad sounding.
It will, however, make it so that you're considered water element, or aqua element, so you will take double damage from electric, and if you do get hit with an elect attack, it will permanently break the bubble for the battle.
Oh,
Is
that
the
doesn't
bargain
sound good
bin-
at all.
Okay. Hi, Nanako. Yo-yo, okay. Blinder.
Matt,
Nice.
I have a question.
Gundam Soul 2? Yeah? I could get Super Vulcan now already.
Out of all of the characters we've met, who do you think you'd want to be friends with in this universe?
Obviously, Mr. Match.
You sure? He's got enough riz to take Natalie from you.
I'm okay with that. That's a man I want to be cooked by.
Hmm.
I'm not saying that it's what I'm into it, but if it happens, it happens. You know,
You'd be fine with it.
you can't hate the player. You gotta hate the game.
Unfortunately, he's got some really fucking tight game.
Yep. And sometimes you just gotta accept that.
Who do you think would realistically be friends with you then?
Don't have an answer for that. I'm just taking the hits. No one will use that BNB. If we're gonna go with like the whole series, I think Tora.
Which one was that?
Kingman's operator from 3.
Oh yeah,
The one that I ended up giving Sonic's voice to. Or a Sonic voice to.
I'm surprised you didn't say like Rabita or anything.
Well, if I have to be realistic, I don't really know much about Rabita's personality besides Reporter and Frog. And like, she's cute and all, but like, that's about it. That's all I know. How do I get to that fucking chip trader there?
Okay, let's see. I would want to be friends with Mamako. Is that Metal Man's operator?
Tamako.
Tamako. I'd want to be friends with her because she would be really fun to hang out with, I feel.
I actually agree with that.
I would say Mr. Match, but I feel like that's just a comp out for me, honestly. Like, who wouldn't want to be friends with that fucking Riz God?
Exactly.
He has 3 fucking navies. He also fucking uses viruses as, you know, not... I don't know. He has a lot, I feel, and I can't explain it all. He's got this fire in him, man. Also, if he talks like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'm going to fucking swoon.
Squeam?
Yeah, ah!
And
then who do I realistically think I'd be friends with? Oh, man. I think I'd probably end up being friends. Oh, this is hard.
This guy's actually got a pretty decent, selection on him. I need this High Cannon E eventually for the program advance. Oh, I have the Hyperburst program advance now. I've got the Infinite Vulcan, and I just need 3k. I can easily farm that in between sessions.
Alright, this is you're gonna be like, Nick, no. But I think I'd actually be friends with Lan's dad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not going to deny you that, but I am curious of the thought process.
Here's the thing, right? Lan's dad seems like he'd be really cool to hang out with if he's not sucked into his work or grieving about his dead child.
I don't think he's ever really grieved in the game itself. It would be in the past. But
Not in the traditional sense. He put his fucking son in the video game.
I might also do the Liberation mission to try to get Blizzard Man chips. But I actually think I would agree with that, just because he's such a fucking genius.
Yeah, well, that's not even why I'm saying this. I feel like he would be really cool to hang out, very insightful and helpful. He's a caring guy. He genuinely cares for people around him. He's dedicated to his work. And I feel like, oh, hey, if we're playing like some kind of game together, this guy would actually kick my ass and then teach me a better way to play and point out what I did wrong. And not in a snooty way. He would actually take the time to like help me get to his level.
Yeah, because it's no fun to just slap the shit out of someone. You wanna have a good
Maybe the first
fight.
few times, but not continuously. But that's why I feel like I'd probably end up being friends with Lan's dad.
I can see that.
How are you supposed to fucking hit that thing without the green?
Just wait for a Mark Cannon.
So yeah, that's what I feel. Who do I hate the most?
There's
Probably.
It's always just gonna be Chisao for me. There's not even gonna have to be thought put into that. Chisao is just the worst character in the series.
No, I'm gonna actually go with Plantman's operator, who has no fucking brain cells. Chisao's actually smart enough to pretend to kidnap himself and convince people.
Yeah, but it's just so icky, so violent.
Plantman's operator has no goddamn brain.
Well, again, she is brainwashed.
What do you mean? I thought she was
Dr.
just
Wily-
like too.
Like brainwashed her. Oh, I guess while I'm at it, I might as well do the program advance.
Wait, hold on. Was she actually brainwashed? I just thought
Yes.
she was stupid.
No, they've even said Wiley cult leadered the shit out of her.
No, that's not brainwashing.
Yes, that is.
That's not brainwashing. That is manipulation. He manipulates.
Brainwashing is manipulation.
Not entirely. In a fucking world where you can put a kid into a video game.
Yeah, sure, they probably could have the physical hardware to legitimately brainwash someone, but this is a traditional sense where, like I said, she got cult leadered. Which I've been listening to a lot of those things. You know the channel Wendigoon?
A lot. Yes.
I've been getting.
I
those
haven't
channel
listened to him in
recently.
a while, but I binged him for quite a while. One of my favorite ones was it was like how monuments in the world are essentially like
Yeah, that's a ARG series. That was the first video I stumbled across on his, but I never actually got far enough to watch it.
we could also talk about, you know, the flesh pits.
I actually
National
just
Park.
recently watched that one, ironically.
Markiplier also did a video on
Yeah.
like it.
I was thinking, because in his video he's like, man, I'm surprised no one else has like really gone through and like covered this on YouTube. And I was like, I'm fairly certain Markiplier literally did it years ago.
No, this was very recent he did it.
Well,
He
he
got
just did it.
very
Yeah.
lost.
He just did a game about it. But
No, I think
he
he
did
meant
he did
to,
a
yeah.
video where he was looking over the actual ARG website on Reddit.
I don't remember that
On the
one.
Reddit
though.
page. It was years ago, like the early days of it. Because I remember him like going crazy over it because he couldn't tell if it was actually real or not because no one really had the grasp of the concept of what ARG stuff was like back then.
And now he does.
And now it's literally like 90% of the internet's fucking fascination.
I mean, if
Hyperfixation?
you want like a real fucking internet mystery, look up like Cicada 337, I think it is.
I think I've heard that by name muttered before, but I don't truly know what it is. I never looked
It's
into it.
kind of a shadow organization of people who are ridiculously smart, and they try to recruit people if they found out, and then it like set the whole internet to like try and decipher their puzzles and shit. And you had to like go to ancient text and shit and decipher like fucking dead languages that only like 5 people in the world can translate.
Huh. Alright, that's all I thought. I see you've arrived in Orin area. There are 6 remaining Nebula agents. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to fight fucking 6 battle flyers.
Can we please be done?
They're hidden in Orin areas 1, 2, and 3. Find all 6 of them. Find all 6, delete them, contact me. Good luck to you. Mega Man, let's go find the remaining Nebula agents. Roger. Well, since this game doesn't arbitrarily do dumb shit to me, I'm going to try and do,
Dumb shit to it.
No, I'm gonna try to grind stuff out and get that last HP memory off of that merchant, get whatever program advances and chips I have access to off of merchants now. And you know, just things that don't entirely make me miserable. Which, this game is fine, honestly, right now. I needed to move up one more, I'm miserable. Also, one of the things in Squirrel Comp gave me this fast barrier, and honestly, clutch. It just gives me a 1-hit absorb upon battle start. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Alright, but yeah, I want that last HP memory so I can guarantee that no matter where I go, I run from battle, so just gonna stop.